So I just want to thank you all for joining me on the chat today. It has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to get started with this, but if I'm being completely honest, it's a little bit out of my comfort zone to do something like this. So it's taken me a while to get to this point, but I'm excited. We're here today. It's happening and you're here. So I just want to thank you guys for coming in and tuning into all of this. So as you know, I'm Jen. I have been a personal trainer for over 15 years now. And give me one second. Yes, for over 14 years, a little over 14 years now. And I've worked with many mothers and health on their health and fitness goals. And once I became a mother myself, I felt a deeper connection with those clients and a better understanding of, hey, Murray. Once I started connecting with those clients, I had a better understanding of, motherhood and what many moms face on their journey. So before becoming a mother, my thought was always, as Nike says, just do it. But I have come to realize in these 4 years of motherhood that you can't always just do it, and there needs to be a bit more planning to it. So more people. Okay. So with that, with the comfort zone being there, if you're looking for to make any type of change, this is something that is truly important for growth. In order for us to progress and to get better, we need to have a little bit of discomfort. So that's basically like where we're going to see all those results and be able to make those lasting changes. So if you are having a hard time getting started with something, think of your whys, right? Why are you doing this? Why are you here? What are you doing this for? Who are you doing this for? Now, like I said, I've been wanting to put together this chat for a while to bring together like-minded women and to get a group of mamas together to help encourage and educate on just living an active and healthy lifestyle. So I feel like we all need the support. We need the support from each other, basically a community, and we need to know that we're not alone. So I'm hoping that not only will I be able to help you through my passion and my expertise, but you'll also find motivation and inspiration in each other for just being here, for sharing stories if you choose to, and for asking questions, for positive comments, and cheering each other on. So in this chat, we'll cover, 3 common barriers that we face as moms and how we can overcome those so that we can stay on track with our health and fitness journey. So feel free to comment in the chat below and ask questions. Keep in mind that this is a place where we need to stay respectful to everyone. I want everyone to feel comfortable and safe in this space. So yeah, so anytime if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. You can ask questions, you can comment, all of that. You can even raise your hand. There's an icon here where you can do that. And I can call on you if you want to talk and all of that. So, and at the end of all of this, I'll also answer questions that you may have. So, yeah. So if you guys don't mind sharing in the chat, introduce yourself, state your name, how many kiddos you have, how long have you been a mother, maybe why you're here today and listening in on this chat, and maybe let us know something that made you smile today too. I would love to hear from you guys. Hi, Amanda. So for those who are just joining in, I just asked everybody to just introduce themselves within the chat. State your name, let us know how long you've been a parent, let us know, how many kids you have, and basically just why you're here, what got you interested in joining this chat today. So yeah, that way we can all get to know each other a little bit more. So, but yeah, as moms, we are the caregivers for our family. Hi, Ariella. You have two kids, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. Yes. Yeah, so as moms, we are the caregivers for our families, but can overlook or forget to take care of ourselves. But in order to be there for our kids in the way that we want and the way that they need, we need to take care of ourselves first. So we need to be the best version of ourselves. Now, I'm just reading everybody's text. Hi, Moray, mom of 2 girls, age 4 and 4 months. Here to support and connect. I love it. I love it. Hi, Mare. I have one child who is 20 months. Oh my goodness. I love this. Allie has a 15-month-old and one baby on the way. Congratulations. I'm here to find a healthy balance because this mom is tired. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Hi, Amanda, mom of my first, who is 14 months old. Hello, hello. All right, so as I just mentioned, we all want to be the best versions of ourselves. So if everybody could also just let me know in the comments below how you would picture and imagine the best version of yourself. What does that look like? Please share. For me, I picture the best version of myself as strong, awake, alert, happy, having the ability to keep up with my kiddos on some or all levels. And that's sort of how I feel. Hi, Ray. She's the auntie to my kiddos. Um, awesome. She's been the auntie for 16 years. I can't believe they're 16, my other nieces. Um, Catherine, hello, has 3 kids, 4, 3, and 8 months. Here to hear Jenna's wisdom. Oh, yes, and hear some of the other mamas. Yes. So please don't hesitate, girls. Just come on in, share any comments that you have. But let me know how you picture and view what's your vision of yourself? How do you picture yourself to be? All right. So things like I said, so being strong, being awake, being alert, having the ability to keep up with the kiddos on some level. These are all things, these are my goals, right? These are my reasonings and my whys. And for you, as you guys start to type this stuff up, fit, not tired, more patience. I love that. Best self of me means being able to have the energy to keep up with my very own active kiddos. Yes. As well as having calm and patience. I love that. Hi, Claire, first baby who has turned 9 months old. Here to find balance in life and build strength and endurance postpartum. I love it. Yes, yes. The best version of myself, this is from Anna, would be to hire a nanny, chef, housekeeper, and teacher's assistant. I like that. I agree with Amanda. Nice, yes. Having the energy to keep up with the active kiddos, having the patience and the calm. Yes, I get that. So these are all our goals, our reasons, and our whys, right? So everything that we just said in this, we we had like, oh, sorry, guys. So how do we get through all of this to stay on track and to just get through, right? Well, we have to get out of our comfort zones and we have to break through our barriers. So 3 of the most common barriers that I hear from other moms and myself are there's a lack of time. I'm not even going to say we are fatigued and lacking energy. And also the third barrier is childcare responsibilities because hold on, somebody's in the waiting room. I'm just seeing all this. Sorry, guys, letting you in now. Hello, welcome. All right, so we're going over the 3 barriers. So we have the lack of time, the fatigue and lacking energy, and the childcare responsibilities. So these are not fibs, they're not lies, it's just life. All of this comes up and this is how we feel, right? So please drop a heart below if you have been hit with one or more of these barriers in your motherhood and on your fitness journey. So I know for me, especially, the lack of sleep and fatigue has hit me hard. So that is definitely something that has hit me. Now, what are some ways that we can overcome these barriers? So with the lack of time, we're all busy. So, and everybody's busy is different. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom, a working mom who stays at home, your schedule may be filled with work, household responsibilities, childcare, family life, family time, adventures, school, chauffeuring, the list goes on. So when your schedule is this full, it can be hard to imagine fitting a workout in on top of everything else. But having a plan in place can make a huge difference. That way, when it does come up, you have a better idea of how to navigate through. So, for one, with the lack of time, you can schedule your workouts like you would an appointment in your calendar. So, make it real and make it important. This is your time, so it is important. I know some people are very big on the calendar, and if it's not written in the calendar, it doesn't exist. If that's the case, make it exist. Make your workout exist. Make it harder for you to turn down because it's up there. Whether it's in your phone, whether you're writing it on the family board. I don't know if you guys have one that everybody sees. This is mommy's workout. This is my workout. Set an alarm. Do what you need to do so that you can get that in and make it your time. 60-minute workouts. So talking about a lack of time, are 60-minute workouts really necessary for change? So this is a big one. I run into this a lot. And prior to having kids, I was in the gym for at least an hour. After having my first, I was able to get maybe a few 60-minute workouts in, but the majority of my workouts were 30 minutes. And after having my second, my girl, my daughter, everything has just turned into 20 to 30 minutes. That's what I have time for. Boom. At any time, if I do have 60 minutes, it's because the kids are with me or the grandparents are in town. So that is literally the only time I get an hour to work out. So, and guess what? 30 minutes is just as efficient and effective. So you can still reach your goals, you can still stay on track, you can still see the results you want to see as long as you stay consistent with the 20 to 30-minute workouts. So to make this time work for you, you do have to have a plan. So you have to organize your workouts so that they are effective. And you also have to take away the distractions, because if you have your phone by you, you might sit down, you might be texting in the middle of your set. That's going to take up most of your time, right? So you want to take away any distractions that might come about. So, for instance, here's an example. If you are working out about 2 to 3 days a week, you can focus on doing a full body strength day and move through circuits by alternating through upper body and lower body, or a push and a pull workout. And you can alternate through this because that allows your muscles that you just worked to rest, which is very important for you to be able to move on to the next set. And it's very important for you to grow your muscles, and it's important for you to get that strength that you want to get. So it allows you to do that, and it saves you time. So you don't have to wait as long. You can just go right to the next exercise. So I do want you to remember, because that 60 minutes is such a huge thing. I want you to remember that 30 minutes is enough time. 30 minutes will get you to your goals, and you are strong with just 30 minutes. That is okay to do. So, another way of overcoming that lack of time is to combine family time with physical activity, right? So, for instance, you can go for walks with your family, ride bikes, go for a hike with your family. Keep yourself from basically just being sedentary. Get your steps in, move, keep going. It all counts towards your steps, towards your health, towards your fitness. It all counts towards your goals. So you want to find activities that you and your family enjoy doing together. Like you could even play sports. You can invite your kids to join in on the workouts with you. Now, I know for that one, it's not ideal. It's not everybody's favorite thing to do because I know that workout time is your solo time. I get it. Trust me. It's my solo time too. But if something comes up, which it always does with parenthood, you have to be flexible. So you have to be flexible and you have to decide how you're going to handle the situation. So, kids get sick and they need to stay home from school. Young ones struggle with, their teeth coming in and they become more attached to us and they don't want us to go, right? They don't want to let us go. Kids may just wake up earlier than usual or decide not to take their naps. Anything can happen, and anything can happen, especially when you plan everything perfectly. So you have to find that balance and you have to figure out how you're going to be flexible with that. So having an idea of what you can do instead can help. So if that's the case and your kiddos are present, think about all the benefits that your little ones are seeing when you're working out, right? They see that mommy is putting herself first, and you can explain to them that this helps you stay strong for them, it gives you energy, and it makes you feel good. I tell my aspiring ninja that I have to keep up with him by staying strong and swift, right? Because I can't keep up with a ninja unless I'm training as well. So if so it can help it can help them develop positive body awareness in just knowing that working out can do more than just the aesthetics. So, and it can also be a good bonding time for you guys. So, as I say that, if you have a baby, you can use them as so if you have a young baby, you can use them as weights by holding them and lifting them during your movement. You can invite your child to join in on your workout, and depending on their age, I need you to be prepared to become Mount Mommy or Mom Tunnel and get ready to activate the core muscles for some true functional training because that will happen. So an example that I have a jogging stroller, which I take full advantage of still. I still take advantage of with my 4-year-old in it too. This is actually when I don't feel like I'm on a time crunch because when my kids were younger, I would go for a run during their nap time. Sorry, I'm just admitting a few people. But when my kids were younger, I would just go during their nap time. Now I'll run to the parks or in the parks and I'll plan playground time with that. So this way they have something to look forward to. Another thing, my son is very much into running beside me now that he's a little older. So sometimes I'll let him out. He'll run next to me and he'll jump right back into the stroller when when he starts to get tired. So I'll let him do that. But he is also now into riding his bike, his pedal bike. So because he's doing that, I haven't done it yet, but I would like to take him to the park with the stroller and have him do his bike riding and I'll run beside him. So this is just an example of what you can do and how you can utilize that family time with your workout time, right? You can get creative with it. You can go on nature walks with your kids just to get those steps in. You can just run around and play games with them. Everything counts towards your steps, your health, your fitness. Every movement counts. So just remember that. So has anyone here felt that time was a big hurdle for you? You can comment in the comments below, because if it's definitely been for me. It's been for a couple people that I've talked to in the past. Please share. I'm sure a lot of people would love to hear from everybody. Yes. And if you have ever found a way to overcome it, or if you have tried any of these, let us know too. Have they worked for you? Have any of these suggestions ever worked for you to help you keep going? I think it's really important for everybody to hear this from everyone else. Here we go. Yes. Awesome. Yes, absolutely. The best thing I have managed to do is getting up at 5 a.m. to get a quick workout in. Yes, wake up before the house wakes up. I'm a big advocate for that. That's usually what I do as well. It's huge. It really helps. Um, yes, either needing to wake up hours before them or stay up super late. See, the super late one is so hard for me. I can't. By that time, I'm exhausted. I walk with the kids to the supermarket to get steps in. I walk my dog up the stairs. I love that. Yeah, me too. I love that. I love that, guys. Yeah, keep commenting. It's really great. All right. Let's talk about walk with kids and dog together. Yeah. Let's talk about the second barrier too. Feel free, keep commenting. If you have more to say, feel free as I'm talking. That's fine. Um, Sorry, I do get a little distracted because I want to see. Just got done mowing the lawn. Nice. With the kids strapped to my back in the carrier. I love that. There you go. It's definitely a good way to get the housework done. Love it. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the second barrier here. So that's fatigue and lack of energy. So place a heart emoji in the comments if you have been hit with this one. This is one that hits me hard a lot. Yes, we all feel this one. I know some of you too have said you wanted more energy. That's how you picture yourself and yes, it's a hard one. That one is tough, right? As moms, we are always very, very tired. So after having my son, I would feel really bad about missing a workout and not giving the same volume of energy. But after having my daughter, I was able to forgive myself for missing the workouts because I was a bit more understanding with myself. The truth of the matter is, sleep and rest are vital for your health. It's important for recovery. It's where your body repairs tissue, builds muscle, strengthens bones, and strengthens the immune system. And it can also help reduce the risk of injury. So sleep is important, rest is important. Rest is also important for our energy levels, right? Which is what we need for our daily activities and our exercise. It's important for hormone regulation. It can help maintain our healthy metabolism and manage weight. So as a mom, we wear a lot of hats in our households. And juggling and managing so many different responsibilities can leave us feeling exhausted. But if your little one is not sleeping through the night, maybe you have a newborn, a little one going through changes and spurts, or your tiny human is sick, that can be tiring, right? When you're feeling fatigue and low on energy, wait, sorry guys, I'm losing my place. Oh yeah, all exhausting. So, but anyway, when you are feeling tired and fatigued and low on energy, this is where you need to listen to your body. It is important to do so. You know your body best. So if you're not getting adequate sleep and rest, it's going to be harder for you to feel strong throughout the day. So giving yourself a little bit, the time your body needs can help you so much. Giving yourself the grace you need, the understanding you need can help you get through it. But what can you do to stay on track during these tiresome times? So for one, you can focus on prioritizing sleep whenever that's possible and establish a consistent bedtime routine if you haven't already, right? I know it is tough to try to prioritize the sleep when so many other things get priority a lot of the time, and we're busy. As I said it, we're all so busy, right? But here are some things that you can do. And you can comment below if you've tried any of these and if it's helped you in any way. But obviously, as we've all heard, sleep when the baby sleeps, right? That's one way to do it. You can find ways to share your childcare responsibilities to help you more. You can reduce the screen time before bed. You in order to help you prepare for sleep. This has actually been shown to be beneficial for sleep. So if it's something that you find that you do often, you can try to minimize it by 10 minutes before bed, 20 minutes before bed, whatever you find is going to help you. Um, you can establish a routine with your kids and for you to allow your family to just wind down if you haven't already. I know we say these things a lot, and sometimes it's like, well, we already have a routine. We already have this going on. So if you don't, these are things that you can start doing. But if you do, you can try things like relaxation techniques, like deep breathing, meditations, gentle stretching before bed to help calm your mind. I like to stretch and breathe through my poses. It does feel good after a long day, and it has recently been helping me, you know, kind of wind down a little bit and get me ready for bed. So that has helped me a little bit. Um, but yeah, sleep is, you have to listen to your body on this one. You definitely do. In terms of staying active while you're exhausted, start with low intensity. You can still move your body, and it's okay to move your body slow. It's okay to go for a walk. It's okay to do stretches. These are all things that might help boost your energy levels. So I've worked with many people who have felt very exhausted, and when they did these small things, they felt so good. And I've even felt that way as well, especially in the newborn times when you're just on survival mode, right? So that's where like you do most of your walking just because you're in that survival mode. But as you do those small things, if you find you can't do the main workout, the main thing, those small little movements that you do really do help. They help give you a little bit of energy. They help make you feel a little bit better. So if you haven't tried that already, I do recommend it. Doesn't have to be so high intensity all the time. It's okay to go light. Another thing you can do, like when you are continuing with your workout, is if you're still doing your workout, you can lower the intensity that you're doing. So you can still do the same workout, but maybe you lower the weights a little bit. Just go through the weights, do what feels right for you, listen to your body. That's really all it is. You have to listen to your body when you're feeling tired and exhausted. As your energy levels start to improve, that's when you can gradually increase the intensity levels of the workout. Hi. Of the workouts, listening to your body, once again, is a great way to help you get there. Um, you don't have to skip out on movements, right? That's basically what I'm saying. You don't have to skip your workouts. You don't have to skip your movements. But if you're not feeling up to giving it that really high intensity that you're used to doing, it's okay to take a step back and bring it down a little bit. Now, the third barrier, childcare responsibilities. Oops. So the third barrier is childcare responsibilities. Now, when you have young kids who need constant attention, it can be challenging to get your workout in. I like to think of my kids as the reason to move and not so much my excuse not to. It helps me a little bit more, right? So yeah. So how can we make this happen still? So one thing that we can do, once again, talking about sleep, we can utilize sleep. So for me, early mornings, I know some of you were mentioning in the comments, early mornings, waking up before the house wakes up. That whole thing, those are golden. That's a golden time for me as well. Nap times are really good times to get your workouts in, especially if you're looking for a solo workout, getting the early morning, getting the nap time in. Evening times when they're in bed are also good. However, if you are struggling with the barrier of being exhausted and tired, that might make everything even harder for you when you're in the evening. So it depends on where you are and how you're feeling with that. But trying to figure out those times that work for you are really important, and utilizing sleep can be a helpful way to do that. If you're out at work and you have time during office time, or you're working from home, whatever it is that you're doing, maybe even lunchtime is a good time for you if you have help with the kids. That's something to also think about. Um, As I mentioned before, you can include your kids in your fitness routine and find family-friendly activities. So, mommy and me yoga, dance classes, fun sports activities, stroller runs. And stroller runs have been my favorite way to run without an excuse. Um, but yeah, so when my kids were babies, I used to wear them on me. I would put them in the wrap and wear them and go through my exercise that way. I would hold them and lift them through my exercises. I would basically use them as weights, have my baby weights with me. Now I try my hardest to get my workouts in solo, of course, but if I need to sleep in just a little bit more, Stewie and Rain are definitely going to be joining me in my workouts, and that's just something that I've accepted. Um, So another thing you can do, you can swap duties with another mom to create like workout windows, right? If somebody else is okay watching, if you're okay with somebody watching your kids and they're playing together and you can work out and then switch another time, or you can even get mom friends together and do a workout and a kids play date, right? So do that at the same time, have like meet at the park or something, do your little workout, have the kids playing right by you. So these are some ideas. Um, but yeah, everybody's lifestyle is different, everybody's busy is different, and everybody's schedule is different. So instead of comparing yourself to Jane Doe, find ways to make it work for you. You can always start small and slowly build up, but create a plan for these barriers so that when they do come up, you have a better idea of how you're going to handle the situation. And you can do it with a little more grace for yourself, and you can, give yourself a little bit more understanding with what's going on, right? And this way you can also just adjust to the changes because we are adaptable. We can be flexible. Our bodies are adaptable. We as people are adaptable, so we can go through these changes. Um, but yeah, I hope this helped everybody out. I hope this was really helpful for everybody.